over evolution. Not the evolution of us, but since a few decades, the technical evolution. It moves so fast that smartphones from 2 years ago are considered old. With all the progress that is made every second, the question comes up, why now? Couldn't it just as well happened 100, 500 or maybe even 1000 years ago? Weird, isn't it? We still know stuff from nearly forgotten times, like the great aqueducts of the Roman Empire, or groundbreaking understandings from Aristotle. If they were so great, why didn't they just fly to the moon? Yes, of course, electricity wasn't commercially viable until the 19th century, but couldn't we have just done it sooner? Maybe. Maybe not. This is one of the questions you can't really answer, but we can make assumptions, educated guesses, if you will. See, these old civilizations were actually very similar to ours today. Ancient Egypt had a relatively sophisticated legal system, based on common sense right and wrongs. Ancient Greece had a complex political system, and the golden age of Islam had an approximate idea of evolution and such. So, what happened to these potential planet-changing ambitions? War happened. Greed happened. Jealousy happened. Egypt fell to war. The Roman Empire fell to the greed, the upper and lower class conflict. And another batshit insane emperor ended the Islamic Golden Age. The aforementioned was probably the closest thing we had to a blueprint society. Reasoning was based on science, and the decision making was done with the best outcome for everyone in mind. But this glorious era also fell to the unnecessary death and destruction. One could argue that if they were so far developed, then why did they fall to these crusades? And that is the point. Doing things the right way is silent, often even passive. Or even if it wasn't that silent, it is just more silent and physical violence that happens on a different dimension. Keeping the balance is a delicate thing for beings that naturally tend to certain behaviors, like a beautiful flower trying to survive a rock slide. On that note, it is, I think, obvious that every other way to conquer or change is useless against the bloodthirsty foes of war who doesn't care about consequences, against the greed of power. And that is the springing point. To stay in the position of power, you somehow have to stay on top, with whatever means. For most of human history, it was war. There are other methods, of course, like convince certain groups to ensure their support to keep you on top. But that is the problem. At no point in human history, like at all, there was a society that made its decisions purely based on what is right, but only societies who made decisions to keep the hierarchy in check. That is also the reason we are all stuck in a rat race to the grave, with this slaving human nature eliminating environments, rather than doing something useful, just to keep a certain group of people in power that are profiting of our doing. So, why aren't we a space-traveling race yet? There was enough time already, right? Yes, we're currently on the way on getting there, but it just can happen now, where we're at a point in time where the human discovery can flourish like at no other point in time. But with all the potential wasted, we maybe could have been there sooner.